My name's Nyangolo Ruben Abassa. I'm a Rastafarian as a spiritual and religion. And for a living, I'm a traditional medical practitioner and a Rastafarian diviner.
I'll be asking you very few questions. I want you to restrict your answers to a yes or a no. And then your advocate will come in and fill in questions you not have understood, if any. Do you hold any position in the Rastafarian movement, a leadership position?
Yes.
Which position?
A medical practitioner, traditional.
I said a leadership position. Are you a chairman, a treasurer?
Yeah. I'm not a chairman, a treasurer.
Yes, you're just a doctor.
Yeah. Not a doctor. Put it as a cultural practitioner. It's different, eh?
Okay.
Yeah.
That is okay, thank you. So you're before this court to be permitted to use marijuana or cannabis while praying, right?
Yes, of course.
You are aware it is illegal currently to use marijuana in public or even in private?
I know that.
You're aware?
Yeah.
And that is the law?
Is the law.
You're also aware that if found, she'll be arrested and charged?
Yes, my lord.
Do you have mechanisms to regulate the use of this substance while praying?
I have mechanism.
Do you have or you do not?
We have.
You have.
Yeah.
You have mechanisms on how to protect passive smokers.
When you talk about smoking, we do not smoke.
Okay.
We use chalice, that is a steaming element. Eh?
Okay.
It carry all common components of element of life. Eh?
Okay.
So that's why I'm using it spiritually and medicinal.
Okay.
To tap in the synergy level of holistic cosmic of African ancestral level, which
hold on, you don't have to write it down.
Yeah, holistic.
Yes.
It is holistic African cosmic levels,
Yes.
which marijuana has around 89 chemical components which are related to different synergic level. E.g., for instance, not Rastafari alone, we have ancient Sufi Muslims. I can quote Rastafaris. We have the Indian, also the community in Kenya.
Yeah.
Like Sadhus, they also use the pipes. And our foundation also is based on Ethiopian ancient Eucharists, which they are called the Batawi monks, which are very ancient, also Ethiopia being uncolonized. We borrowed that from them.
Thank you. You
as our ancestors.
Thank you. You have answered. I suspect you've been to Ethiopia before. My other question, is it possible to pray without using cannabis? Is it possible?
In African...
No.
No. In African is not possible.
Limit your answers to a yes or a no.
No.
Do you suffer any harm?
No, because I'm a practitioner, I use well the way it's supposed to use. Everything can have a harm, but there has a moderate way of using it.
So you confirm?
Mr. Abassa, Mr. Abassa.
Welcome, my lord.
Listen to his full question, Councillor Marwa's full question, and then answer it. Because he has asked this question
Twice.
before, I know what he was asking. What you've answered is not what he was asking. So, Councillor Marwa, repeat your question, and then the witness will answer it.
The question I'm asking, is it possible to pray without necessarily using this cannabis?
He answered that and said no.
No,
It's a question on harm.
Rastafari, no.
Okay.
A question on harm that
My
he answered.
question is, do you suffer any harm if you pray without the use of this substance?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Thank you for that question. Are there members in your movement who do not use this substance?
Yes.
Thank you. And you still allow them to be members of the Rastafarian movement?
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Judge, that is all for me, for this witness. Thank you.
Do you have any knowledge of the origin of Rastafarianism?
It's not Rastafarianism, it's Rastafarian.
It's Rastafarian.
Yes.
Do you have any origin?
Yes.
Where did it come from?
It's come from Kikezi, Uganda, in western Uganda, where is Queen Nyabingi. She's a woman who was called Mohumusa. She descended in heavens with her whole body like Christ.
Is Rastafarianism practiced the same way everywhere?
It's not Rastafarism, let me to correct you, because we don't deal with schism and ism. Rastafari has a lot of diversity because we borrow also live from other traditional African folk religion. But the main ones are Boboshante, 12 tribe, and Nyabingi.
Just a moment. Bogoshanti, 12 tribe
And Nyabingi. Nyabingi.
Is it practiced the same?
The same everywhere, those three.
You already said you can be part of the religion without using cannabis.
For me, it's hard. I can't because my
someone
ancestors.
can join without.
Yeah, because it's African, we don't discriminate. Because we pray for peace, love, and unity.
So it can be practiced
Is
without.
one of our mantra. If you can,
It can be practiced without.
but is one of our official we cannot do without.
But you can practice it without.
No.
You
Because
can't.
now let me make clarity to
It's
understand.
fine. Let me move on.
Mhm.
Okay. So is there a difference between using it when you're meditating and when you're for recreational use? Which word was it used? Meditation, yeah?
Reasoning.
And reasoning, yes.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between meditation and reasoning?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Meditation is when I am alone. I'm calling myself a meeting with my ancestor at my private place, maybe at home.
So it has nothing to do with religion.
That is a part of spirituality because religion endeavor you to spirituality. So spirituality is a step when you came to meditation. And reasoning is when we are in the round, when we meet and reason out our fundamental rights and issues that affect each and one us.
Are you aware that cannabis is not legalized in other countries?
Yeah, especially the British colonies.
I think that's it for me.
Let's say I wanted to become a Rastafarian tomorrow, but I was very clear that I will absolutely not consume cannabis in any form. Not smoke, boil it, use it as a lotion, anything at all. Could I still be fully a Rastafarian?
I may say at some level you may not be a full Rastafarian because you will be denying yourself a fundamental part of healing, which marijuana, I don't use it as they say. In medical, as my ancestor told me also, I use it to treat some diseases which even the nation and the pharmacology cannot even heal. Now here I'm talking about healing. It's not treatment. That's why I'm here as a healer also. As a healer also, I come from a community, being a Kenya geopolitically, a community of Banyore people. And being Banyore, also in Banyore and Rastafarian, in my DNA,
Yes.
I know Injaka, which they call in my language, as Ama Omusala, as a young teenage or young boy. I used to see it being used as a medicine. And my grandma used to send me to look for some herbs also. It was one of remedy in those herbs. So for me, I'll be denying my Rastafari community, which they believe me as their healer and their traditional practitioner, their fundamental right. Because even the modern science now is backing up, saying in our body we have the endocannabinol receptors. This now is the modern science. We have our endocannabinol receptors, which means endocannabinol receptors,
Yes, which means?
they act as our second immune system. Sorry to say so, because the Babylon system have devised the system, the way we eat, we suppress our endocannabinol system. And Rastafari, we know they have a culture which is called italist. The italist person, my lord,
Yes.
Italists, he live a pure vegetable life, and we have also fruitarians.
Okay, I think you've answered my question. It was just on whether you can be a full Rastafarian. If you don't, my second and last, sorry, Councillor Maro, Councillor Kidako, anything on that?
No, I'm easy, Judge.
My second and final question is, you said you're a diviner.
Yeah,
How do you use this substance in divination?
give
And what
thanks.
is divination and how do you use this substance?
Yes, my lord. There is some disease which they call disease, but they are not disease. People are being possessed with demons. So we use marijuana, which they call in the modern times, and frankincense, and myrrh, and elephant dung. We put it, we burn it, and that smoke go as incense.
Yeah.
And there is some words we alter. That's why we say Rastafari, we have word, sound, and power. Though we don't do some words to cast away the spells or the spirits, as their ancestors did at the past.
So some part of divination in other faiths is seeing prophetic visions, seeing patterns that normal human eyes cannot see. Is that
True.
also something?
It is disembodied energies, because it's all about energy. Eh?
So you only see these when you use the cannabis, or can you see them without it?
Cannabis is the one of the most best remedy for that.
Now, some of the scholars point to that practice of divination and those visions as being proof that cannabis causes hallucinations. What is your response to that?
Because of tetrahydrocannabinol, it is all
So THC,
psychoactive. Eh?
THC makes you see, it's a hallucinogen. It makes you see things that are not really there. What is your comment?
My comment is wrong, because also the psychoneuroimmunologists, they say also it cures some illness like psychosis, schizophrenia, which is the same cause. So it depends also the different strains, you know. So whatever I'm trying to defend is the tropic strains, not indica, because we have cannabis sativa and the indica. Indica, they grow in Asia, which have very strong hallucinogenic effect. But the cannabis sativa is more of medicinal.
Thank you. That is all for me.
Welcome.
Thank you, my lord. Now, I would wish for you to clarify certain things that have come up in cross-examine the questions from the court. You say that Rasta uses word, sound, and power.
Yeah.
So just clarify. I mean, how is it used, and what is the significance in it?
What sort of power here we mean when you read etymology, the science of words now, eh? There is some words have spells, and we have to break these spells because we are born in spells. That's Rastafarian.
What is right?
Yeah. Because Rastafarian, they know these words, they are used by colonial master to suppress our energy by taking our first names. That's why we have surnames. So that word, sound, and power, when we speak out like the word Jah, they will say Rastafari. It break the spells.
Now, thank you. Now, another clarification, probably the last one I will seek from you, is you've emphasized that it's not possible to pray without using marijuana.
True.
Actually, you mentioned that it is possible to have a member of the society who does not use marijuana.
True.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So, can you just clarify, does it mean that the Rastafarian who does not use the marijuana becomes less of a Rastafarian, or he can still be accommodated as Rasta and his views respected? Just clarify to the Honorable Court.
Because most of the Rastafaria, we don't look man as an image. We see the soul and the energy of the soul, which you cannot weigh on a scale. But through marijuana and what make us come equal and harmonize. But we don't use force, because civilization is a rule of persuasion over force. So we are civilized is the way we use.
Anything else?
The last question. It has been mentioned that the use of marijuana is harmful. And for that reason, it should not be allowed. Probably what will you be saying in a response or in reaction to that line of questioning from counsel representing Nakada?
They will be denying me my constitutional right. Under Article 11B, they say they will protect. Let me see. Read.
No, harm. The question of harm.
He has mentioned Article 11.2, that is a cultural.
Cultural, yeah.
It's a cultural right.
And we defend roots and culture.
I would prefer that we don't go that route. I recorded his previous answer that culminated in his grandmother going and asking him to pick that plant. But if we now introduce 11.2, we will have to go back to council.
Yes.
Because that's a completely different answer.
Indeed,
this is the examination. It did not come up from there.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. So let's skip the cultural answer.
Yes. I want you just to restrict yourself to the question about harm in the use of marijuana, so that now offers them an explanation on why it has actually been made illegal and why it should be made illegal.
Well, I say it's not harmful for those who know to use it rightfully. Because what I know, everything is harmful when you misuse it.
Thank you. Mama Lord, I have no further question for the witness. Unless the court has any question, I would wish to thank him and have him excused so that he can resume his seat.
No questions from me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.